What to do when someone is following you on the street. You're hanging out with your friends after a busy working day, and sometimes it gets late to say goodbye. So you're walking back home and you can hear footsteps coming closer to you from behind. Suddenly, you can't shake the unsavory feeling of someone's following you. Yes, you could still be followed by someone, even if you're not a celebrity nor a criminal or suspect that the police are searching for. Even if you are a law-abiding, peaceful citizen, there's a chance that you could be followed by someone at some point of your life. May that point never come in your life, by the people who want to hurt you. Studies show that 75% of women have been followed by someone in their lifetime. The reason for such cases could be various. It could be the guy you just accidentally cut off in traffic 3 miles back. It could be some thief or burglar who has made you the target. Whatever the reason is, you must be prepared for such situations, as the surrounding world is getting much more serious every day. So here are some things you should do if you're being followed on the street. Number 1. Always be aware of your surroundings. Situational awareness is a great thing to develop in your day-to-day life. Situational awareness, or SA, is a perception of environmental element and events with respect to time or space. It simply means to be aware of the things and incidents going on around you. Don't just put your headphones on when you're walking. It blocks the awareness as you direct most of your attention or senses to the music or podcast which you're listening to. It makes you much more susceptible as a target, which can easily be followed. So when you walk on the street, always make sure that you're fully aware of the circumstances you are in. You can start by being aware of the situation and accurately assessing others' intentions. It's not that you have to look for every small detail around you. Sometimes it happens that you're parking in your driveway or garage. Suddenly, you realize that you don't remember taking the last 3 turns. That time, you are in autopilot mode. It happens to all of us, so don't be in this autopilot mode when you're walking on the street. Situational awareness will reduce your anxiety and can help you to feel safe. Number 2, make sure you are being followed. Sometimes we just get paranoid and take it doubtless that we are being followed. It can be just some normal person taking the same road as you. So, it's not wise to reach a conclusion without being sure about the matter. You have to make sure that someone is following you. How would you do that? Gear up your walking pace. Observe the person's footsteps behind you. If the footsteps are catching up with yours, then it could be the thing that you are fearing of. Try to take turns in your walking route. There's a theory of taking 4 right turns in your route if you think you're being followed. It will take you to your starting point, and by then if you hear the same footsteps or see the same person behind you, you are most likely being followed. You can cross the street and can walk on the other side, and after a moment can again cross back to the side of the street. Try to mix various motions in your walking. Speed up, suddenly stop, walk slow, and observe the person's movement. If their movements are suspiciously being similar to yours, then you can be sure that someone is onto you. Number 3, don't panic. Whatever shock you feel that time, don't panic. It will make the situation you are in only worse. If you panic, the pursuer will get the signal that you are in a vulnerable position and will get the upper hand on the situation. Panicking may lead you to harsh decisions that could push you into an unpleasant situation. Just stay focused and observant about the pursuer. Don't look at the pursuer directly without any unnecessary means. Try to glance at the stalker through the car window or reflections of shop glasses. You can stop by a car or outside a shop glass and can act as if you're admiring the car or the dress. At the same moment, you can see the reflection of the follower. Reversals are another helpful movement to see the pursuer. You're walking in one direction, suddenly take a 180-degree turn, ideally stepping into an elevator or stairs. This gives the perfect chance to see the pursuer's appearance. A way to calm yourself is to positive self-talk. You can tell yourself, "It's all right, everything's gonna be fine. I can deal with this." This is a simple calming exercise which can help you to retrieve your brain in any stressful situation. You could also count from 1 to 10 slowly in your mind. This method is also found to calm your mind. You just have to make sure that you're not showing any sign of fear or panic in your behavior. Otherwise, the pursuer could detect the sign and take advantage of the situation. Number 4, head to a person or a crowded place. If you see anyone on the street, go to them and loudly say hi, as if the person is a friend or a relative of yours. Then calmly walk to them through the situation you are in and seek help from them. You could ask them to walk with you to a more crowded place until the pursuer gives up. Don't walk to your house with a stalker following you, as you could be giving away your address to them. It would be very much ignorant of you to think that you will get the advantage in your area. The stalker then can come to your house anytime later and can do harm to you both physically and financially. If there is nobody on the street and you just crossed a crowded place a moment ago, you can pretend that you forgot your purse by loudly saying, "Oh, I forgot my purse," and start running to the opposite direction. This will startle the pursuer and will give up, as there's no meaning in pursuing someone with no money heading towards a crowd. Before running, try to make yourself harder to grab either by any part of your clothing or by any part of your body. Avoid entering into desolate, isolated, and poorly lit places like alleys or back roads. Try to be on well-lit places with lots of people. Try to enter in a shopping mall and pretend to buy something. Using the crowd will give you a chance to shake the stalker. You can enter into a restaurant and you can wait there for some time and see if the stalker is still out there or not. If the person is there, order something casually and inform them about your situation. They'd be happy to help you. Number 5, contact friends or police. Everybody has a phone nowadays. If you think you can't shake your stalker, use your phone to contact your friends and family available near you or the police for help. There are lots of apps which with one touch will contact or message your people nearby you that you're in danger. If no one is available nearby, just contact the police. If it's night and you're walking through an alley or sideways, it's best not to stare at your phone for a long period of time because our eyes take some time to adjust from light to dark or vice versa. If you're in the situation with a stalker behind you, try to limit your interaction with the phone unless it's totally necessary. It will take the time to adjust your eyes from the mobile screen to the dark. When you are looking at the screen of your phone, the attention is automatically going towards your phone rather than your surroundings. So use the phone for emergency contact and limit the time you look at the screen as minimum as possible. If by any chance your phone is dead and you can't make any kind of connection, enter any kind of establishment and ask them to contact your people or the police. Surely, there will be one who will help a person in danger. Number 6, the train, bus, taxi caper. Like shown in the movies, great detectives get away by getting into a train at the last minute or seconds before the doors close, or jumping into a taxi and driving away from the stalker. If you can manage to secure a safe distance between you and the pursuer, you can apply this technique yourself. You can just get on a train at the last moment and get away from the stalker. If the pursuer gets into the train too, there's no chance that you two will be the only people on the compartment. Tell others about your situation and seek help from them. If there is no subway near you, you can just catch a taxi and give the driver a quick briefing and tell him to drive away. This could be a good way to get rid of your stalker. Number 7, if you face a dead end or there is no end of the alley. If you get into an alley and suddenly a dead end appears, or you find the side of the street not ending for eternity, turn around and look at your pursuer's appearance and try to remember it. This would help to describe the person to the proper authorities in case something happens. Look at the eyes of the person directly and don't look nervous or feared. Give them a confident look like you are in charge of the situation and not afraid or nervous. A person with bad intentions always try to take their victims by surprise. Don't give them the chance. If you look into someone's eyes, you can almost understand if they're going to take any ultimate steps or not. If you don't see that, just ask why the person is following you. This will startle him. Make yourself ready by losing any kind of extra weights on you, like heavy items, books that you are carrying. It will slow you down and make an advantage for your pursuer. If you have nowhere to run, scream fire. It's found in a study that people respond more rapidly to the word fire than the word help. So, start screaming fire and then run past your pursuer. It's most unlikely the pursuer would try to do something to you in that circumstance. Always carry a set of keys with you. If the worst comes to worst, just take the keys into your hand, sticking the teeth of the keys out through your fist. You'll have something to defend yourself with. Target for the eyes, throat, and groin. Number 8. Learn self-defense methods. Learning self-defense methods is a very useful precaution in these times. You don't know what trouble will happen and when it will happen. You just prepare yourself and take some precautionary steps so that you don't find yourself much vulnerable in any moment of danger. You don't know what skills of yours might come in handy one day. Just look up some easy methods online and put them in your memory. You might find this useful one day. Try not to walk alone, and if you have to, try to keep on busy streets. Beware of your surroundings. Hope this day never comes to your life, but being prepared for it can help you face and overcome this situation confidently. What do you guys think? Tell us about your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed these videos, please subscribe and press the bell icon to keep up to date with our uploads.